Hello, and welcome to the virtual Fringe tent and to Tolpuddle Unplugged. Every year we bring you a series of short sets from some old favourites and from some acts that we've borrowed from around the festival. There's no hierarchy, there's no headliners, and tonight's is no different. We're going to start with a bang. His new album, Savage Pilgrims, is set to be one of my favourite albums of the year. Here's Matt Hill.
Hello Tolpuddle, I'm Matt Hill. I want to kick us off by playing a song called Stone and Bone. I'm made from flagstone, grindstone, knucklebone, thigh bone, capstone, curbstone, tailbone, whalebone, cobblestone, milestone, backbone, jawbone. I'm built from stone and bone. There are no monuments on these bone-dry fields to commemorate those buried years. Wretched poor on wretched poor, 100,000 souls. The prostitute, the destitute, those cast aside by institute. From the borough slum to the boiler rooms, they've all been shoveled here. In the name of progress, the city cries, you may dance upon my stones tonight, but feed my slots with coins that shine. You're all just bones to me, and I'm built from stone and bone. Here comes London's forgotten dead, crawling from the flower beds, withered and sucked to a dusk dry husk by the roots of ancient trees. Then landed gentry in wigs and gowns. They run, but then they're hunted down and hung upon their apron strings, all laid compass square. Rise, you may dance upon my stones tonight, but feed my slots with coins that shine. You're all just bones to me. I'm built from stone and bone. Flagstone, grindstone, knucklebone, thigh bone, capstone, curbstone, tailbone, whalebone, cobblestone, milestone, backbone, jawbone, headstone, wishbone, crossbone, tombstones. Whoa, whoa. Pilgrim fathers fill their plates on tables made from fractured slate as they feast upon the graying graves of 100,000 souls. Then the earth below them starts to shake as the spectral form of William Blake storms into the stock exchange and fire fills the sky. In the name of progress, the city cries, you may dance upon my stones tonight, but feed my sluts with coins that shine. You're all just bones to me. I'm built from stone, I'm built from stone, built from stone and bone. Well, I hope you enjoyed that one. That was Stone and Bone. That song and this one I'm going to play now are both from an album that I'm touting about at the minute called Savage Pilgrims. So look that up if you can. You can find me at matthillsongwriter.com. But it's a pleasure to be at Tolpuddle. I've played twice. I played on the stage in the Marquee and I played in the Village Hall one year. which was really nice. And I've played unofficially because I've been myself, as a punter for many years, and it's just a lovely festival. So to recreate it this weekend, what I've done is I've put my bed up on some bricks, so I'm sleeping at an angle because it wouldn't be Tolpuddle if you didn't slide down the bed and have an uncomfortable night's sleep. But if you've never been to the festival, don't let that put you off because it's brilliant. And we always get, glorious weather and great company and good people. So, I've loved it. I've had some great Tolpuddle moments. And I'm going to play a song now that's about where I'm from, which is Nottingham. And this is about a particular location in a part of Nottingham called Radford, which is where like the Rally Bikes factory used to be and the John Player Cigarettes factory. If you've ever seen Saturday Night, Sunday Morning, the film, or read the book, that's where I'm talking about. And it's about a particular location, a crossroads in fact, and I'll explain. If you ever go down Radford, there's a crossroads near the old Players' Works, and there used to be a pub, a pawnbroker's, a school and a church. And our Nana used to say that at those 4 destinations you'd find damnation, ruination, education or salvation. And each corner would lead to a different fate. And the choice, well, that was yours to take. Down the cellar, close to hell, amongst the barrels, demons dwell. And there they wait to claim your soul if you're soaked in the ale or down in the coal hole. If that's the choice you make, your damnation awaits. Above the doorway, 3 balls of bait that lure the debtor to his fate. He's got no backbone, got no spine, just hungry children with desperate eyes. And if that's the choice he makes, his ruination awaits. Here on the crossroads we live, we work by the boozer, the broker, the schoolhouse, the church. One on each corner for every occasion. Damnation, ruination, education and salvation. Damnation, ruination, education or salvation, that's the choice to make. Well, I'm a working man, but I burn with shame when I leave a cross where others write their name. But don't be mistaken, I'm no fool. I make sure my children go to school, and that's the choice I make. Their education awaits. Damnation, ruination, education or salvation, that's the choice I make. Damnation, ruination, education or salvation, that's the choice to make. On these 4 corners we live and die. There's only one way to get out alive, through blood and fire. They say the truth is in the holy army of William Booth. And if that's the choice you make, your salvation awaits. Damnation, ruination, education or salvation, that's the choice to make. Damnation, ruination, education or salvation, that's the choice, that's the choice to make. So that one was called 4 Corners, about the crossroads. Well, listen, that's about it. I'm going to go. I'm just going to play you a few. I hope you're enjoying the festival. I know it's not quite the same as being in that beautiful Dorset field, but the reason that we're doing it and it's online and that it happens is to remember the Tolpuddle martyrs and to take their legacy forward into the future. And I'm big on history. You can probably tell from the couple of songs that I just played you. But this is one that I always play when I'm at Tolpuddle. And it's about our history, and it's called We Will Not Forget. So thanks for listening to me. And you can look me up online, Matt Hill, songwriter, and the album Savage Pilgrims. Meanwhile, I'm going to play you this one. It's called We Will Not Forget. Actually, we will forget to put our capo on the guitar. This changes the key. So you see, this is just like a proper gig. I forget to do things. Right, let's listen to that. Lovely. Okay, We Will Not Forget. Here we go. Let's try it again. St. George's Hill, we will not forget. Peterloo, we will not forget. The Tolpuddle martyrs, the Jarrow marches, will not forget you all. Thomas Paine, we will not forget. Or Emmeline Pankhurst and the suffragettes. Or Nye Bevan, or Tony Benn, we will not forget you all. And in the power of the Union, we'll not forget. For the Battle of Orgreave, we'll not forget. We'll live our lives like the miners' wives, we'll not forget you all. What happened at Hillsborough, we will never forget. Or at Grenfell Tower, we will not forget. All those who died, those left behind, we'll not forget you all. We'll raise a fist, raise it high to those who lived and those who died. For every single reason why, we'll not forget you all. For our right to vote, we will not forget. For our council houses and the NHS, 'cause the welfare state made Britain great, we'll not forget you all. And for our parks and allotments, we'll not forget. For our weekends and libraries, we'll not forget. All the planners and the architects, we'll not forget you all. We'll raise a fist, raise it high to those that lived and those that died. For every single reason why, we'll not forget you all. So here's to Green and Common and Twyford Down, and the Battle of the Beanfield and the sickening sound of the Kosh and the Truncheon as they beat us down. We'll not forget you all. Here's to Generation Windrush and the gifts they brought. Here's to Doreen Lawrence and all the years she fought. Let's get some proper history taught. We'll not forget you all. We'll raise a fist and raise it high to those who lived and those who died. For every single reason why, we'll not forget you all. Here's to Maddie, Carty and Billy Bragg. Here's to Jess Silk and Paddy, Nash and Rob Johnson and the mighty Clash. We'll not forget you all. We'll raise a fist, raise it high to those that lived and those who died. For every single reason why, we'll not forget you all. Raise it high to those that lived and those who died. For every single reason why, we'll not forget you all. We'll not forget you all. We'll not forget you all. Thanks a lot. I'm Matt Hill, and it's been a pleasure. Enjoy the rest of the festival. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.
Next up, a rising star of the folk punk scene. She's from the Black Country. She does loads of stuff for We Shall Overcome. It's Jess Silk.
Hello, Jess Silk here, coming to you from a loft somewhere in the Black Country. Great to be back at Tolpuddle again, albeit virtually. It was my first time at the festival last year and I had the most amazing time. Thunderstorms and sunburn in the same weekend, so optimum festival weather right there. Hopefully it won't be too long till we can get back to it. Right, I've got a couple of songs for you. This first one is a protest song about people protesting about me writing protest songs. It's called Don't Tell Me What to Sing About. Like everywhere I turn, there's another who won't learn from past mistakes they've made. It seems like everywhere I go, there's another one who knows which path I should now take. And they say it's best for everyone if you stop writing protest songs, cause there is not one thing you'll ever change. And they say, love from your history, this is how life is for you and me. Well, I'm telling you, it's always been that way. Oh, but I can't believe that this is all there is for you and me. They say life's not fair, but it's easier for those who just don't care. Well, please stop the world, cause I wanna get off. And coping with is taking all the words that I have got. Please stop the world, cause you're dragging me down. And listen when I ask politely, don't tell me what to sing about. Like every other day, there's a promise that they break, and we can't do a thing. They seem to think that we've been beaten when we're marching down the street, pretend we don't exist. And they say I don't like politics, you interfere with my music on me. I don't like sugar in my tea, so now I play and write and sing. Yeah, I hope that I might change something, but in the end I write these songs for me, because I can't escape all the lies and empty promises they make when I can't see the light. Well, the only thing that helps me is to write about it. Well, please stop the world, cause I wanna get off. And coping with is taking all the words that I have got. Please stop the world, cause you're dragging me down. And listen when I ask politely, don't tell me what to sing about. Well, I've been doing this since I was a kid. I found the only thing that helps me to sing much better than break it down. Oh, to get it written down upon the page, all the happiness, the fear and the rage makes one less thing to think about. Please stop the world, cause I wanna get off. And coping with it's taking all the words that I have got. Please stop the world, cause you're dragging me down. And listen when I ask politely, don't tell me what to sing. Please stop the world, cause I wanna get off. And coping with it's taking all the words that I have got. Please stop the world, cause you're dragging me down. And listen when I ask politely, don't tell me what to sing about. Cheers. Right. I wrote this one last year. I finished it last September, and it took me far too long to write, considering the amount of subject matter available. You'll probably be able to work out what it's about. This is called Blitz Spirit. was when the world fell apart. A slow poison unleashed, heading straight for the heart. And now they're raising their arms with their palms to the floor. You'd think we'd have learned from what happened before, but it seems this is just the start. Another free thinker that's murdered for what she believes. The same old story again, but with somebody new left to grieve. The blood still runs red as the shirts fade to black. It's the same bloody cause, just a different flag. It makes you scared to wear your heart on your sleeve. Still they have the nerve to ask, where's your bliss spirit? Make it out that we both walk the same bloody line, but we've no foe in common to bring us together this time. They say come and stand with me as if we were a war marching on the front line, but I'd not be beside them if it ever came to that fight. This ideal that spreads through the lost souls is growing too strong, like a wound that's ignored, left to fester unchecked for too long. And those up in charge just add fuel to the flame, distracting us all from the games that they play. They dictate who is right and who's wrong. And still they have the nerve to ask, where's your bliss spirit? Make it out that we both walk the same bloody line, but we've no foe in common to bring us together this time. They say come and stand with me as if we were a war marching on the front line, but I'd not be beside them if it ever came to that fight. I'd be looking in their eyes. I'll be looking in their eyes. Now they're chanting the name of a leader that nobody chose, while they're picking out lampposts to string up all those who oppose. But because this is their flag and they'll wear it with pride, with smiles on their faces and hate in their eyes, those same eyes that they keep firmly closed. And still they have the nerve to ask, where's your bliss spirit? Make it out that we both walk the same bloody line, but we've no foe in common to bring us together this time. They say come and stand with me as if we were a war marching on the front line, but I'd not be beside them if it ever came to that fight. I'd be looking in their eyes. Right, I'll leave you with this one then. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. I've absolutely no idea who else is playing at the moment because it's all pre-recorded, but I'm sure there will be some ace people on the lineup for you to enjoy, so do so. Right then, yeah, I'll leave you with this one. This is the title track off my newest EP. Hopefully won't be the newest EP by the time you're actually watching this, because I'm working on another one, but yeah, it's a song I wrote last December. Started writing it after a massive hangover 2 days after the general election, because there's a few of us from my local who all get together and we watch the results come in, and we saw the exit polls just after 10 and started on the tequila. So this song's a lot more upbeat than it could have been. This is called If We're Damned. We're back here again, and I thought this time it'd passed, but it's always darkest before the dawn, and I am holding on to that. We got it wrong, and it seems that they're getting more right. Storm clouds all creeping, it's getting hard to see the light, but there is hope, and we've got enough to go around. There's a light that in the darkness can be found. There's a flame, a beacon that's not going out. There's a cause, and if we're down, we'll all go down together. We'll keep up the fight through the dark and stormy weather, 'cause that's all we've got. And we'll hold on to each other, and we will mend, and we'll get there in the end. The actors take to the floor, whether a pantomime or a tragedy, the crowd still calls for more. The curtains rise, and it seems like everything's changed, but it's just a little weaker now. The cause remains the same, and there is hope, and we've got enough to go around. There's a light that in the darkness can be a beacon that's not going out. There's a cause, yeah, we've something left to fight for, and if we're down, we'll all go down together. We'll keep up the fight through the dark and stormy weather, 'cause that's all we've got. And we'll hold on to each other, and we will mend. We'll get there in the end. We'll get there in the end. To the people sleeping rough tonight out underneath the cold street lights, and the ones who seek their kids to sleep, who starve themselves so they might eat. To the people who've been left behind, and the ones that we've lost to suicide. To those who don't know what to do, listen up, this one's for you. To everyone who fought so hard, now black and blue and battle scarred. To those who thought that we'd give up, we won't sit down and we won't shut up. To those who stood and had their say, who lived to fight another day, hats off to you, the bold, the brave. All I can say is if we're down, we'll all go down together. We'll keep up the fight through the dark and stormy weather, 'cause that's all we've got. And we'll hold on to each other, and we will mend. And if we're down, we'll all go down together. We'll keep up the fight through the dark and stormy weather, 'cause that's all we've got. And we'll hold on to each other, and we will mend. We'll get there in the end. Cheers for listening. I'll see you all in a bit.
The first Tolpuddle Unplugged was a few years ago now, but Swill was there, so I'm really pleased to have him back. He's invited a friend round for tonight's session, So here, from the Men They Couldn't Hang, Phil, Swill Odgers and Tom Spencer.
Hello there, my name is Swill, Phil Odgers, Swill from the Men They Couldn't Hang, and I'm very happy to be playing here on Tolpuddle Online. And this is my comrade in arms, Tom Spencer.
Hello.
Also from the Men They Couldn't Hang, and from Professionals and other bands.
And I'm your neighbour.
Yeah, and the neighbour, yes. He had to climb over the fence to get in here, and I just can't get rid of him.
not till the beer runs out, don't you worry.
So Tolpuddle, like all the festivals, can't take place this year, which is a terrible shame, and there's a lot of terrible things happening, and but hopefully everything will be fully in force next year, and we'll be there in person rather than sitting around my table here, nice as it is. So we're going to do 2 or 3 songs for you now that we would have done if we were playing on the stage at Tolpuddle, and this first one we have played at Tolpuddle before for sure. It's written by Paul Simmons. Hopefully you might know it. Sing along if you do. It's called The Ghost of Cable Street. 2, 3, 4. England 1936, the grip of a Sabbath day. In London town, the only sound is a whisper in an alleyway. Men put on their gloves and boots, have a smoke before they go. From the west there is a warning of a wind about to blow. Like seas are marching to the east, watches closely with this man. Dressed in the clothes of deepest black, like a gathering hurricane. This is the British Union, with its flag of black and red. A flag that casts a shadow in Berlin and in Madrid. So listen to the sound of marching feet, and the voices are the ghosts of Cable Street. Fists and stones, batters and a gun. With courage we shall beat those black shirts down. So Marvin Miley, come on down to the place called Cable Street. And other men are waiting there, preparations are complete. Mosley comes so close they now can see his outstretched arm. A hand raised up that way never took the future in his palm. So listen to the sound of marching feet, and the voices of the ghosts of Cable Street. Fists and stones, batters and a gun. With courage we shall beat those black shirts down. The battle broke, the fists and the battens fell. Through the barricades past the sound of the wounded yell. Jack Spot crept through with a chair leg made of lead. Brought down a crushing blow on Mosley, so we learn from history. Generations have to fight. The those who crave for nursery must be faced down on sight. And if that means by words, by fists, by stones, or by the gun, remember those who stood up for their daughters and their sons. So listen to the sound of marching feet and the voices of the ghosts of Cable stones, batters and a gun. With courage we shall beat those black shirts. Listen to the sound of marching feet and the voices of the ghosts of Cable Street. Fist, stones, batters and a gun. With courage we shall beat those black shirts down. So remember, whoa,
Thank you very much. The Ghost of Cable Street. Cheers, everyone.
You don't get muddy with an online festival, do you?
You don't get muddy with an online festival. Tolpuddle isn't normally too muddy, but, well, you know. But it's more comfortable. It's, you know, sitting at home, just playing the guitar, like every night of the week. So this next song is a song that Kush would normally sing, but we're gonna give it a bash and see how it comes out. This is for all our friends in Bristol, and it's called.
Sorry.
It's alright. It's called The Colours.
I am a member of the Council of the Naval Mutiny, and no traitor to my conscience, having done my sworn duty. These are my last words before the scaffold, and I charge you all to hear how a wretched British sailor became a citizen mutiny, pressed into service to carry powder. I was loyal to the crack of the whip. If I stopped on the streets of Bristol, I saw the words on a British ship. Red is the colour of the new republic, blue is the colour of the sea, white is the colour of my innocence, not surrender to your mercy. I was woken from my misery by the words of Thomas Paine. On my barren soil they fell like the sweetest drops of rain. Red is the colour of the new republic, blue is the colour of the sea, white is the colour of my innocence, not surrender to your mercy. And in the spring of the year we took the fleet, every sail, cannon and covered sheet, and we flew a Jacobin flag to give us heart. While heads stood helpless, we were waiting for Bonaparte. Red is the colour of the new republic, blue is the colour of the sea, white is the colour of my innocence, not surrender to your mercy. All you soldiers, all you sailors, all you labourers of the land, all you beggars, all you builders, you've come here to watch me hang. And to the masses, we are the rabble, we are the swinish multitude, and we can rearrange the colours of the red and the white and the blue. Red is the colour of the new republic, blue is the colour of the sea, white is the colour of my innocence, not surrender to your mercy. Red is the colour of the new republic, blue is the colour of the sea, white is the colour of my innocence, not surrender to your mercy.
Ooh, the colours. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Oh, all emotional.
Thank you for listening in. And now we're out of time. We've been out of time for a long time. This is the last song. Thank you for listening. See you next year, hopefully, on the road somewhere. This is called Walking Talking. Well, there's nothing I can tell you that you don't already know. I'd like to tell you something, but I won't. Oh, I'm not gonna waste my time and breath talking to you, 'cause I've got much better things to do. Like walking, talking, singing to myself, walking through the country, counting the flowers, dodging rain upon the hills, blazing on the grass, entertaining myself for hours. Well, I'm fed up with you, fed up with the night, fed up with dirty tales too. Don't wanna hear about your money or hear about your wife. I got much better things to do. Like walking, talking, singing to myself, walking through the country, counting flowers, dodging rain upon the hills, blazing on the grass, entertaining myself for hours. So Spencer! Like walking, talking, singing to myself, walking through the country, counting flowers, dodging rain upon the hills, blazing on the grass, entertaining myself for hours. Well, there's nothing I can tell you, you don't already know. I'd like to tell you something, but I won't. I'm not gonna waste my time and breath talking to you. I got much better things to do. Like walking, talking, singing to myself, walking through the country, counting flowers, dodging rain upon the hills, blazing on the grass, entertaining myself for hours. Here we go! Hey! I'm walking, talking, singing to myself, walking through the country, counting flowers, dodging rain upon the hills, blazing on the grass, entertaining myself for hours, entertaining myself for hours, entertaining myself for hours. Yeah. Thank you, Tolpuddle. Cheers. Woo.
As well as meeting old friends at Tolpuddle, we always make new ones. We always manage to bring someone new to Tolpuddle Unplugged. This session's no different. Come with us to the seaside. Here's the Silver Darlings.
Now it's time for a right good rollicking randy-dandy-o. Now we are ready to head for the Horn.
Way, hey, roll and go.
Our boots and our clothes, boys, are all in the pawn.
To be rollicking randy-dandy-o. Heave a pole and heave away. Way, hey, roll and go. The anchor's on board and the cable's all stored. To be rollicking randy-dandy-o.
Oh man, the south capstan and heave with a
Whoa! Way, hey, roll and go.
Soon we'll be riding her way down the hill.
To be rollicking randy-dandy-o. Heave a pole and heave away. Way, hey, roll and go. The anchor's on board and the cable's all stored. To be rollicking randy-dandy-o.
Soon we'll be whooping her out through the locks.
Way, hey, hey, roll and go.
Where the pretty young girls will come down in their cracks.
To be rollicking randy dandy, oh. Heave a pole and heave away. Way, hey, roll and go. The anchor's on board and the cable's all stored. To be rollicking randy dandy, oh.
Heave away, bullies, you parish rig bums.
Way, hey, roll and go.
Take your hands from your pockets and don't suck your
No. To be rollicking randy dandy,
Go!
oh. Heave a pole and heave away. Way, hey, roll and go. The anchor's on board and the cable's all stored. To be rollicking randy dandy, oh.
We're outward bound for Valipole Bay.
Way, hey, roll and go.
Get cracking, me lads, 'tis a hell of a way.
To be rollicking randy dandy,
Come
oh.
on!
Heave a pole and heave away. Way, hey, roll and go. The anchor's on board and the cable's all stored. To be rollicking randy dandy.
One more time!
Heave a pole and heave away. Way, hey, roll and go. The anchor's on board and the cable's all stored. To be rollicking randy dandy, oh.
So this next one is about a group of people that definitely should have had a trade union. That's sealers. And if they had have had a trade union, they may not have ended up in the predicament that they did end up in. It is a sad song. Here we go.
Davy Louston.
Davy Louston, I should have said, sorry. Davy Louston.
Here we go.
Oh, my name is Davy Louston. I did steal. Oh, my name is Davy Louston. I did steal. Oh, my men I were lost. Though our very lives it cost, we did steal, we did steal, we did steal. We were set down in open bay. We were set down, We were set down in open bay. We were set down. We were left with gallant men, never more to sail again. Never more, never more, never more. Our Captain John McGraw, he set sail, he set sail. Oh yes, for old Port Stanley, he set sail. I'll return then without fail, but she foundered in the gale, and went down, and went down, and went down. So come all you lads who venture far from home, far from home. Come all you lads who venture far from home, where the icebergs tower high. That's a pitiful place to
barge for the last time, uncurl red-stained rigging and sails. 10 score and 10 more tons of cargo, brick, mud, barrels and bales.
See the wake on the water as you fetch out on the tide. Your fair county to starboard, no sweeter place to reside, and fits up the store by the Orwell and down across Pennyhole Bay, past Sandy Beach to St. Joseph and round by Mersey our way, and we'll wave to the boys out of Malden and maybe stop for the night. Catch the call of the curlew as they wake like you with the tide, and we'll
load the barge for the last time, uncurl red-stained rigging and sails. 10 score and 10 more tons of cargo, brick, mud, barrels and bales.
And from the garden of England the bargemen of Kent ply their trade, and they carry a sweet-smelling cargo of those fruits of those hot summer days, and it's up the Thames to the city, amongst all the soot and the sound. How sad the river that named you has got too fast to slow down, so we'll
load the barge for the last time, uncurl red-stained rigging and sails. 10 score and 10 more tons of cargo, brick, mud, barrels and bales.
Goods back up the store by the Orwell to lay up on some salt-mudded bank, and while the seas changed around her to the silt and the samphire she sank, but there's still them that know 'em, and on some bright salt summer's day you may see red-stained rigging and sailcloth racing past Southend to Grace, so we'll
load the barge for the last time, uncurl red-stained rigging and sails. 10 score and 10 more tons of cargo, brick, mud, barrels and bales.
So this is another song of the sea. It's taken from a slightly different perspective, that of the women left on shore while their men are out working on the fishing boats. This is My Johnny Was a Shoemaker.
My Johnny was a shoemaker, and dearly he loved me. My Johnny was a shoemaker, but now he's gone to sea, with pitch and tar to soil his hands, and to sail across the sea, stormy sea, and sail across the stormy sea.
My Johnny was a shoemaker, and dearly he loved me. My Johnny was a shoemaker, but now he's gone to sea, with pitch and tar to soil his hands, and to sail across the sea, stormy sea, and sail across the stormy sea.
His jacket was a deep sky blue, and
curly was his hair. His jacket was a deep sky blue, it was, I do declare, for to reef the topsail up against the mast, and to sail across the sea, stormy sea, and sail sail across the stormy sea.
Someday he'll be a captain, bold with a
Brave and a gallant crew. Someday he'll be a captain, bold with a sword and a spyglass too. And when he has his gallant captain's sword, he'll come home and marry me. Marry me. He'll come home and marry me.
This is one of our bangers. In South Australia I was born.
Heave away, haul away.
In South Australia round the Cape Horn.
And we're bound for South Australia. Haul away, you rolling kings, heave away, haul away. Haul away, you'll hear me sing, bound for South Australia.
In South Australia I was born.
Heave away, haul away.
In South Australia round the Cape Horn.
Bound for South Australia.
As I walked up one morning fair.
Heave away, haul away.
There I saw Miss Nancy Greer.
Bound for South Australia.
Let's go!
Haul away, you rolling kings, heave away, haul away. Haul away, you'll hear me sing, bound for South Australia.
Shook her up and I shook her down.
Heave away, haul away.
Shook her all around the town.
Bound for South Australia.
Run her all night and I run her all day.
Heave away, haul away.
Run her all around till we sail.
Oh yeah, bound for South Australia.
Let's go!
Haul away, you rolling kings, heave away, haul away. Haul away, you'll hear me sing, bound for South Australia.
One thing that does grieve my mind.
Heave away, haul away.
To leave my Nancy Blair behind.
Bound for South Australia.
As we wallop around Cape Horn.
Heave away, haul away.
God, wish to Christ you'd never been born.
Bound for South Australia.
Let's go!
Haul away, you rolling kings, heave away, haul away. Haul away, you'll hear me sing, bound for South Australia.
South Australia, my native land.
Heave away, haul away.
Full of rocks and thieves and fleas and sand.
Bound for South Australia.
I wish I was on Australia's strand.
Heave away, haul away.
With a bottle of whiskey in my hand.
Bound for South Australia.
Let's go!
Haul away, you rolling kings, heave away, haul away. Haul away, you'll hear me sing, bound for South Australia. Haul away, you rolling kings, heave away, haul away. Haul away, you'll hear me sing, bound for South Australia.
Now, for some Welsh folk punk, although actually this was filmed just up the road from where I'm sitting right now. Here's Eva Supertramp.
Hello, Tolpuddle Virtual Festival. My name's Eva Supertramp. I decided to stream from the forest by my house in Walthamstow because obviously the history of the Tolpuddles matter involves a very important tree, or even more important people, and even more important politics. This song's called Do Anything for Money. It's just about the soulless people in the world that literally will do anything for money. Tories! Well, I don't believe in your lies, and I don't believe in your money, and I don't believe in the way that you make us work until we can't smile. And I cannot understand why you do anything for money, and you cannot understand why I do anything to be free. understand why you do anything for money. And you cannot understand why I do anything to be free. Yeah, I don't believe in your eyes, and I don't believe this is funny, and I don't believe in the way that you make us work until we've no souls. And I cannot understand why you do anything for money, and you cannot understand why I do anything to be free. Yeah, I cannot understand why you do anything for money, and you cannot understand why I do anything to be free. Yeah, we don't believe in your lies, and we don't believe in your money, and we don't believe in the way that you make us work until we can't smile. I've played in Tolpuddle 2 times, I think. Not on the big stage yet. Keith invited me. Hopefully he invites me again, but I couldn't make it the year that he asked me. So there's my cheeky hint. This is a song for all the activists, which I'm guessing is quite a lot of you. It's called All My Friends Are Freedom Fighters, and I wrote it after my friends in South Wales were infiltrated by an undercover police officer. And yeah, when you realise your friends are domestic extremists, it's quite weird because you just know that they're trying to make the world a better place. All my friends are freedom fighters. All my friends are fighting for freedom. All my friends are freedom fighters. All my friends fighting for freedom. You know what they say. You know what they say. One man's freedom fighters, another man's terrorist. And we are probably all down on the domestic extremist list. If you believe that food is a right and that no one should sleep on the streets at night, if you believe that war is wrong and on civilians we shouldn't drop bombs, then you're probably down too. You're probably down too. Well, all my friends are freedom fighters. All my friends are fighting for freedom. All my friends are freedom fighters. All my friends fighting for freedom. You know what they say. You know what they say. One man's freedom fighters, another man's terrorist. And we are probably all down on the domestic extremist list. If you believe in community, we could build a better world, you and me. People are more important than nations. Pay your taxes, greedy corporations. You're probably down too. You're probably down too. Well, all my friends are freedom fighters. All my friends are fighting for freedom. All my friends are freedom fighters. All my friends fighting for freedom. You know what they say. You know what they say. One man's freedom fighters, another man's terrorist. And we are probably all down on the domestic extremist list. If you believe education should be free, so should healthcare, so should we. If you believe Boris Johnson is shit and we should uprise against the rich, then you're probably down too. You're probably down too. Well, all my friends are freedom fighters. All my friends are fighting for freedom. All my friends are freedom fighters. All my friends fighting for freedom. another man's terrorist. And we are probably all down on the domestic extremist list. You're probably down to, you're probably down to, you're probably down to, you're probably down to. Thanks. Thanks, people of the internet. This song's called Waiting for the Sun to Rise. I wrote it in the middle of winter when you're just waiting for the days to get longer and for your bills to cost less. Obviously, this summer we haven't even really had a summer to get us out of it. We haven't got to do all the things that are usually normal to us. So yeah, it's a song about hoping for things to get better. So yeah, hopefully they will soon. Well, you're counting your profits, I'm counting my days. You're wondering how much money you made, I'm wondering when I'm getting paid. Scraping by on a minimum wage, we can't afford to feel the rage. And I'd like to say that I'm not afraid, but I'm afraid to say that I am. And I'd like to say that I'm not tired, but I'm tired, yes I am. Well, I'm just waiting for the sun to rise. I'm just waiting for the sun to rise. They're playing with us and covering our eyes. Well, I'm just waiting for the sun to rise. I'm just waiting for the sun to rise. When will we realize? The rich keep getting richer, struggling keeps getting harder. Politicians only help their friends. We try and help each other, but we ain't got much to share, and I can't see much hope. No electricity for 3 whole days, and I can't see in the dark. And I'd like to say that I'm not afraid, but I'm afraid to say that I am. And I'd like to say that I'm not tired, but I'm tired, yes I am. Well, I'm just waiting for the sun to rise. I'm just waiting for the sun to rise. They're playing with us and covering our eyes. Well, I'm just waiting for the sun to rise. I'm just waiting for the sun to rise. When will we realize? Said rain, rain, go away, 'cause you're bringing me down. The seasons, they must go around, but sometimes I wish I could stop them. Yeah, just for a little while, just for a little while. Need a little less pain and a little more fun. A little less rain and a little more sun. A little less pain and a little more fun. A little less rain and a little more sun. This is my last song. It's off my new album, which I've been recording during lockdown. It's called Prosecco Punks. And it's inspired by some of Angela Davis's thoughts about connecting our oppressions and about standing on the shoulders of the activists that came before us. We asked for bread and roses and they called us champagne socialists. I said we are Prosecco punks, so rob another bottle and let's get pissed in both senses of the word. We're always angry and often drunken. They call us demanding, cause we demand more. They try to undermine us, but they've never been poor. Just cause we want more than the shit they give us don't mean our dreams are too big to be achieved. I know it won't be easy, but I know that you're with me, and I'm with you, and so is she, and they are too. So big up to all the ones that always ask for more. A shout out to all the awkward hardcore, the ones that demanded an 8-hour day and women's rights. The end of segregation didn't come without a fight. So if it feels hard, don't forget that you are strong. Think of those who fought before, whose shoulders we are standing on, and we can't beat these fascist fuckers. There's less of them than us, and we can't beat these rich-ass bosses. There's more of us than them, and we will squat their palaces. We will build a bigger table. We will rip down all the fences, all the borders, all the walls. When we look at history, we see how we benefit from the pillage and the pain of people out of sight. When we stay informed, the facts are pretty scary, like how the earth will burn, cause we don't care about it, and how our trans sisters are murdered in the street. That boy you were in school with, he can't afford to eat. And our anti-racism has to start within ourselves, cause it is systematic and ingrained in this country's wealth. So if it feels hard, don't forget that you are strong. Think of those who fought before, whose shoulders we are standing on, and we can't beat these fascist fuckers. There's less of them than us, and we can't beat these rich-ass bosses. There's more of us than them, and we will squat their palaces. We will build a bigger table. We will rip down all the fences, all the borders, all the walls. So turn off the news and put down that phone. Get out on the streets, cause you are not alone. Yeah, if your body's able and you have got the choice, well, we gotta scream till we run out of voice, cause things don't change themselves, and we have to be persistent, and we have to keep believing, cause the change, it won't be instant. But on this earth there's always been the spirit to put up a fight against the ones who stole it all, and for what we know is right. So if it feels hard, don't forget that you are strong. Think of those who fought before, shoulders we are standing on, and we can't beat these fascist fuckers. There's less of them than us, and we can't beat these rich-ass bosses. There's more of us than them, and we will squat their palaces. We will build a bigger table. We will rip down all the fences, all the borders, all the walls. Thank you. My name is Eva Supertramp. You can buy my merch from evasupertramp.co.uk, or if you just want to send me donations, it's paypal.me/Eva Supertramp. Thank you for having me.
The next act was once part of a supergroup here on the main stage at Tolpuddle with the Protest Family and Rob Johnson. You need to check out her new EP, Shout the Loudest. Make sure you track it down. Here's Maddie Carty.
Hey guys, I hope you're all enjoying your virtual Tolpuddle. It's been really nice to be involved in this because we would all normally be there, and this will keep us going until we can all be together properly next year. I'm Maddie Carty and I'm going to play you a few of my own songs. This first track I wrote for my future daughter because I want to get one at some point. And there was a lot in the media at the time of, you know, women's equality and LGBTQ rights and things, and you know, we're slowly making progress, but we've still got a long way to go. So this is for all the future daughters, hoping that the next time round it all gets a bit better. Been spending so much time worried about my size, about the clothes I wear, the gap between my thighs, whatever. There must be something better. I'm so conditioned to think I am missing out, 'cause I'm not thin and I'm not that pretty. Well, whatever. There must be something better for my future daughter, not what I want for you. Oh no, there'll be so many important things you'll be focused on. And my future daughter, I guess I just thought you should know. I'm trying to change this world for you, so you just have room there to grow. To be who you want, be who you need, love who you love, wear your heart on your sleeve. Just make sure you're kind, make sure you're bold, make sure you never just do as you're told. And you'll be a mother's daughter. You'll be a mother's daughter. These comparisons can be embarrassing, the way we're told just to deal with harassment. Now me too, I won't let that be you. Times are changing and we're rearranging, and we found our voices, now we won't contain them. We'll be better when we're standing together. And my future daughter, not what I want for you. Oh no, there'll be so many important things you'll be focused on. And my future daughter, I guess I just thought you should know. I'm trying to change this world for you, so you just have room there to grow. To be who you want, be who you need, love who you love, wear your heart on your sleeve. Just make sure you're kind, make sure you're bold, make sure you never just do as you're told. And you'll be a mother's daughter. You'll be a mother's daughter, yeah. And I can't wait to see all that you do. I hope you see the world with a different view. And I can't wait to see who you'll become. I hope you're marching to the beat of your own drum. 'Cause my future daughter, nothing's too much for you. Oh no, there'll be so many important things you'll be focused on. And my future daughter, I guess I just thought you should know. Trying to change this world for you, so you just have room there to grow. To be who you want, be who you need, love who you love, wear your heart on your sleeve. Just make sure you're kind and you're bold, make sure you never just do as you're told. And you'll do so many good things. You'll do so many good things, my future daughter. Cool. So this next track is my newest song, and I wrote it about our joke of a government, specifically our joke of a Prime Minister, and it's called Everybody Knew. It was invisible, nobody could see, so unpredictable, like nobody told me. Just like a mother coming at you in the dark, so uninvited, unexpected, left its mark. It was impossible, nobody could tell. It was unstoppable. impossible could not have ended well. If only there had been some guidance or some clue, maybe then we would have known just what to do. Well, everybody knew when the world was warning you. You went round shaking hands, went round making plans. Everybody knew if you just switched on the news, while nations closed their curtains, you sent us into work and you played the fool again, just like you've played the fool before. And as we count our dead, you can't play the fool anymore. You knocked on heaven's door, apparently. You made it through, but thousands won't be so lucky. You thank the doctors for such audacity, when you're the mugger who is fleeing from the scene. 'Cause everybody knew when the world was warning you. You went round making jokes, went round fooling folks. Everybody knew if you just switched on the news, while nations shut their borders, you gave half-hearted orders and played the fool again, just like you've played the fool before. And as we count our dead, you can't play the fool anymore. Could be your last gasp, let's hope they see through you at last, and that all that you do is spout half-assed rhetoric to us no more, no more. 'Cause everybody knew, now the world is watching you. You say we share the pain, you order more champagne. Everybody knew if you just switched on the news, you talk of your success while you screw the NHS, and you play the fool again, just like you've played the fool before. And as we count our dead, you can't play the fool anymore. But you'll play the fool, I'm sure, but we can't follow a fool anymore. You'll play the fool, that's for sure, but we won't follow a fool anymore. Cool. So I know I'm a bit grumpy and a bit of a miserer. So this next track is slightly less grumpy, and it was meant to be my next single. It was meant to come out in March, but then something happened, like something about the apocalypse or something. So hopefully it'll be out this year, but who knows? And this is called Playing with Fire. You know I'm trouble, it's just me, and you struggle endlessly, but above all, you love it. I know that you love it. I'm a challenge, it's true. I can do some damage to you, but you always manage to pull through. this is my last song now. I wrote this one during lockdown, which I know has sucked for everyone, and it's been a really tricky time. But I've seen a lot online of people kind of having a go at each other all the time, you know, like, oh, he went to the park and that's terrible. And there's a lot of anger, and I think we should probably be saving most of our anger up for our government and maybe supporting each other a little bit better. So this song's kind of just about being a little bit kinder to ourselves and to each other, and hopefully it'll make this whole thing easier. And it's called The Other Side. We all know this won't be easy. This will take time to figure out. But I'll be right here if you need me. And you can call me, there's no doubt. So kick off your shoes, take a break from the news, and give your mind a rest. We're all paying our dues, doing what we should do, but this could be our hardest test. So be good to yourself and each other too. We all be walking in the same shoes. And please can we just in these trying times be safe, be kind, and I'll see you on the other side. Be safe, be kind, and I'll see you on the other side. I know we had all those plans written down upon us, but they're no longer in our hands. We'll pick 'em up when we're through this. We're all doing our best, supporting the NHS. Let's just hope we do enough. Please don't forget that we can always connect if it ever gets too much. Now be good to yourself and each other too. We all be walking in the same shoes. And please can we just in these trying times be safe, be kind, and I'll see you on the other side. Be safe, be kind, and I'll see you on the other side. I know it seems like forever now, but it won't be long till we're together now, and we'll build something better than we had. And I'll drink to that. Now be good to yourself and each other too. We all be walking in the same shoes. And please can we just in these trying times be safe, be kind, and I'll see you on the other side. Be safe, be kind, and I'll see you on the other side. So, enjoy the rest of Tolpuddle. Can't wait to see all the other artists. I'm Maddie Carty. You can find me online, Maddie Carty Music, and on Bandcamp, Maddie Carty. Thank you very much for having me. Take care of yourselves. Bye.
You've already heard some songs written by one half of the next duo. They're also behind a brilliant collaboration on a cover version of Bob Dylan's Lily Rosemary and the Jack of Hearts, with all of the proceeds going to We Shall Overcome. Here's Naomi Bedford and Paul Simmons.
Hello, Tolpuddle.
Hello from Brighton. The Red Green Bubble. People's Republic of.
So we're going to do a few songs for you. We've got 4 songs. We've got a real time limit, so off we go.
First one's called The Ramshackle Sound.
We got a barrel of sunshine, we got a bucket of rain, we got a bottle of moonlight, we got the grape and grain. If you like what you hear, come around. Come on down to the ramshackle sound. We got a table for two and we got a table for eight. We got a table for the early bird and we got a table for the late. If you like what you hear, come around. Come on down to the ramshackle sound. We do shows, we do parties, we do hoolies, we do carnies, we do the Reds, don't do the Nazis, no, no, no. If you like what you hear, come around. Come on down to the ramshackle sound. We got a room for the shimmy, we got a room for the shake. We got a room for the shuffle, we got a room for the break. If you like what you hear, come around. Come on down to the ramshackle sound. We do shows, we do parties, we do hoolies, we do carnies, we do the Reds, don't do the Nazis, no, no, no. If you like what you hear, come around. Come on down to the ramshackle sound. We do shows, we do parties, we do hoolies, we do carnies, we do the Reds, don't do the Nazis, no, no, no. If you like what you hear, come around. Come on down to the ramshackle sound. Come on down to the ramshackle sound. If you like what you hear, come around.
I'd like to dedicate that one to Mr. Mark Soroka, who's always been very kind to us.
Okay, so the next song that we're going to do is a song about anxiety that I kind of wrote about my anxiety, and it seems quite appropriate with our bonkers kind of COVID times that anxiety might be a bit of an issue for people. However, this was written just prior to the old COVID's coming in, but it's actually quite a happy, uplifting song. If you can have a happy anxiety song, that's probably what this is.
My day starts dark, the crackling awake start. With shivers and shakes, blue lightning fills my limbs. My worldview kicks in, there's so many ways of traveling. My default says the all overs wins. Morning comes, scan the mind. What are the traces I left behind? Where did I leave myself exposed? Oh, what have I done wrong? What worriment will I prolong? I'm only trying to survive. Success, a state of mind. Happiness, a way of traveling. Love, your own true power. It comes a revolution inside your head. Make me think they're coming to put me in the clink. Red lights flashing means problems I can't afford to fix. Brown letters mean debts that I can't pay. I always expect a rainy day. Success, a state of mind. Happiness, a way of traveling. Love, your own true power. Becomes a revolution inside your head. Can't escape in the sunshine. Living in the moment, I feel fine. When I come home, she's always waiting at the door. Success is a state of mind. Happiness, a way of traveling. Love, your own true power. Becomes a revolution inside your head. Success, a state of mind. Happiness, a way of traveling. Love, your own true power. Becomes a revolution inside your head.
Thanks to Steve White for inviting us here to do this short slot for you all. Good work, Steve. Watching all of your lockdown poetry with great interest and appreciation. It's a great diary, actually. Look back on all of that with great pleasure when we're allowed to have great pleasure again. Steve also said if we had any Tolpuddle stories and we should recount them, partly, I suppose, to engender a sort of feeling of that we're all at Tolpuddle. But I have a short story which involves one year that Tony Benn gave the keynote speech. I was playing there with my band, and after his speech, we found him sat alone, probably trying to get away from people like us, at the bench that sits just behind the main stage. And we thought, I wonder if he wants any of our Men They Couldn't Hang CDs, and this is a perfect chance. So over we went and tried to give him a whole selection of CDs, and he was very polite actually and said, yes, that'd be wonderful, thank you very much. And we left them with him, and he went off then, and half hour later when we passed the seat again, there they were under the bench, all neatly, very neatly stacked up. But
I don't think Tony was a I don't think he was a TMTCH fan, was he?
No, quite probably not. And why would he? But it's always possible that he did have them already, I suppose.
I think he'd like this song though. I think this song would be right up his street.
It's called Junktown. As I was out walking up the gold brick road, I passed an old man pulling on the load. Big white truck was filled to the brim with the cream of the crop. The wages of sin, I said, where you going, where you been? Said I'm getting out quick, and if I were you, I'd turn around and I'd get out too. It's all going up in a plume of smoke. Everything they used to work is broke. I've done a good job here in Junktown. I've been counting out the people and counting up the gold. Carry both ends, the centre won't hold. It looks like we've got more people than we need. Can't give them homes, money or feed. We gotta get rid of some in Junktown. So I poison all the food with the sugar and the fat, pack it tight with the hormones, the chemical crap, go drip, drip, drip. Cancer to the vein like the grease and the slurry, rotten.
She's a stalwart at Tolpuddle Unplugged. She's a compiler of pandemic poetry collections. She's a Marxist motormouth. Here's Janine Booth.
Racist terror, thoughts and prayers. Coffin bearer, thoughts and prayers. Crossing, drowning, thoughts and prayers. Solemn, frowning, thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers and sad reactions. Thoughts and prayers, but rarely actions. Stabbed and killed, thoughts and prayers. Life unfulfilled, thoughts and prayers. Death in prison, thoughts and prayers. No decision, just thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers, respectful silence. Thoughts and prayers, and yet more violence. Killer storms, thoughts and prayers. Global warming, thoughts and prayers. Climate chaos, thoughts and prayers. Recycled pathos, thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers and resolutions, thoughts and prayers but no solutions. Thoughts and prayers and bare exchanges, thoughts and prayers but nothing changes. They bought up shares in thoughts and prayers. Hello, Tolpuddle. My name's Janine Booth. You'll usually find me on a Saturday night in the Tolpuddle Unplugged tent, but now you're finding me in my house. So, yes, sticking with the theme of contemporary political commentary, this one is called Bearing Down. The white power cap on the top of the head of the cop with his knee on the neck of the man on the floor by the passenger door, who says, please, I can't breathe, and calls out for his mum, stops responding, goes numb, but still bears the knee on his neck and the weight and the hate of the cop who still doesn't stop. The weight of the state bears down on the neck of the blacks and the poor and the natives. The law that claims to be fair takes aim without care. Justice, a farce based on race and on class. So, at the beginning of this year, when Brexit happened, the Tories announced that we were going to have a new immigration system and it was going to be points-based. And people who were unskilled, people like care workers, wouldn't be allowed in the country. And I wrote this in response. It's called Unskilled. You don't have skills. You're just a carer, a labourer, an apron wearer. You smear on cream and dish out pills. You don't have skills. You have no skills. You just wipe arses, the underside of the underclasses. You wipe up drool, make tea and chat. Where's the skill in that? You're a manual handler, a heavy lifter, a later night, an early shifter. You're a miracle worker, a first responder, a 15-minute magic wonder. You're a jargon buster and explainer, understander, try-againer, kit inspector, friend and neighbour, disinfector, dressing changer, food preparer, medicator, burden bearer, educator, precious company, progress praiser, rarely grumpy spirit raiser, hoister, shopper, cleaner, duster, moisture mopper, dose adjuster, symptom spotter, reading taker, noter jotter, arrangement maker, passage easer, pain reliever, comfort giver, help for griever. But you don't work with lathes or drills. You don't have skills. Your wages barely pay your bills. You don't have skills. You're patient, caring, brave, strong-willed, but still unskilled. That's why that vacancy's unfilled. Okay, so now a poem about a question that I'm often asked. This is called, why can't you just be normal? Why must you like that tuneless music, wear your hair the way you choose it? I think you get it, but then you lose it. Why can't you just be normal? Why can't you make yourself conform to anything that's near the norm? Don't you know there's a uniform? Why can't you just be normal? Why must you hang with those dropout friends? Wear what you like, ignore the trends. Your oddness seems to know no ends. Why can't you just be normal? Why do you have to say that stuff? Me and the others have had enough. Why must you make our life so tough? Why can't you just be normal? Why must you flinch from being praised? Why can't you tell that I'm amazed? Can't you see that my eyebrows raised? Why can't you just be normal? Your posture comes across as rude. Your face is plain and your nails are chewed. You're not even eating normal food. Why can't you just be normal? Why can't you walk like the others do? Look at me when I talk to you. Only speak when you're spoken to. Why can't you just be normal? Why must you flap and skip and spin and shriek and make that fearful din? What headspace are you living in? Why can't you just be normal? Why must you sign when you could speak? Don't you mind being thought a freak, a nerd, a loser, weirdo, geek? Why can't you just be normal? No one likes the way you're sitting. Can't you even try to fit in? I do my best, but I feel like quitting. Why can't you just be normal? You're making people stand and stare. You do things that I'd never dare. No one likes you, you don't care. Why can't you just be normal? You have your strengths, it's such a shame. Why can't you play convention's game? Then everyone could be the same. A perfect world of normal. There you go. So, with all that pressure on people to be normal, perhaps it's not surprising that so many people are not okay. So this is a long poem about being not okay. It's called Not Okay. I saw a poster the other day saying it's okay to be not okay. I was sitting in a waiting room while others sit or just exist on a waiting list for months or years. Growing trauma, worsening fears. Not serious enough to jump the queue or get what's good for you. So you stand in line, bide your time, wait your turn, and while you wait perhaps you'll learn to be more resilient. Yes, that would be brilliant. Parity of esteem in your dreams, the stuff of inspiration, memes, buzzwords, fuzzwords, nothing does words. Set targets, trust the market. It will decide and it will provide for those who can pay. So is it okay for the poster to say that it's okay to be not okay? Because I have something else to say, that it's not okay. No, it's not okay that so many people are not okay. She's a cutter, he's a hoarder, diagnosed with some disorder. Shouting in the street, letting themselves go, starving, stuffing, highs and lows, hidden women asking for help, more men than women killing themselves. And why? Because big boys don't cry. Lock your feelings clean away. So is it okay for the poster to say that it's okay to be not okay? Or would it be better put this way, that it's okay to say you're not okay? Because it's not okay, no, it's not okay that so many people are not okay. Pushed and pulled and put in your place, demands and punches in your face, missed the grades, potential mislaid, going nowhere but a useless job, moping, lounging, coping, scrounging. You went to war or it came to you, nothing you could do, and the sights you saw tore your core and keep on pounding at your door. Can't get the pictures out of your mind, can't get a fix for the kicks and the grind, for the knocks and the losses, can't bear your crosses left on the shelf, and after all that you're supposed to feel good about yourself. How does that work then? Show us the way. So is it okay for the poster to say that it's okay to be not okay? Yes, I think it may, if it helps to get you through the day, but it's not okay. No, it's not okay that so many people are not okay. Perhaps a mental health condition diagnosed by a clinician is not a surprising acquisition, all things considered, given the position. Maybe understandable. Easily expandable, maybe even rational, compassionate reaction to a horrible, intolerable situation, direct or indirect causation. When life seems unbearable, feels irreparable, 1 in 4, it's a bloody miracle it isn't more. Maybe the people who live through this shit and don't go nuts, don't fall to bits, don't tip the table, don't scream as loud as they are able, don't get labelled, maybe they are the ones who need their heads examining. What do you say? Would it be okay to put up a display saying it's okay to be not okay? Yes, I think it may, but it's not okay. No, it's not okay that so many people are not okay. Or maybe your world is fine and dandy, bills paid on time and life as sweet as sugar candy, but still the blues, they keep on creeping up on you. Always worries, never sleeps, hasn't done for weeks, and every day's the bloody same. Pressure, blame, distress and shame, and it's not a game. And it's not all in your mind, some of it's in the world outside, so stay in bed. That's what the voices in your head said, keep the demons away. So is it okay for the poster to say that it's okay to be not okay? Yes, I think it may. But I have something else to say, that it's not okay. No, it's not okay that so many people are not okay. Awareness raised by awareness days. Laying bare, now we're aware how sick we are, hurrah. And yes, it can help to share distress, to get the pressure off your chest, but the pressure will come back again with consequential mental pain until we click that it's the system that is sick. Beyond the days of awareness of signal virtue and how much we careness are those who rule us who could not care less if they tried. There's them and us, and they are on the other side. It's their system that's broken, not your feet of clay. So it is okay for us to say we want the pressure off today, for debt and worry to be taken away, to get support without delay, to have time to play. Because it's not okay. No, it's not okay that so many people are not okay. Thank you very much. Some of those poems I've just done are in my latest poetry collection, which is called, what's it called? It's called Fighting Tories, The Force Awakens. You can buy it from my web shop. I'm going to leave you with a poem which is from another collection, an anthology of poems written during the first week of the lockdown by over 50 poets. And myself and Attila put that together. That is also available from my web shop. All the proceeds go to We Shall Overcome. The collection is called Coronaverses, Poems from the Pandemic. And this is one of my 2 contributions to it. This is called Wherefore Art Thou, Capitalism? No one's saying leave it to the market. No one's claiming competition's key. That stockbrokers will lead us from the darkness. No one's sneering now at stuff for free. No one says that laissez-faire will sort it. No one claims that we'll be saved by greed. None declare just those who can afford it should get the test and get the care they need. No one says we need more speculators. No one's calling care workers unskilled. No one waits for private ventilators. No one says compassion should be billed. No one says the rich should keep their fortunes instead of sharing wealth for common good. No one says they wouldn't pool resources to help the sick and frightened if they could. No one says it's fine to charge your damnedest. Supply will match demand and set the prices. No one says that mutual aid is madness. No one trusts a banker in a crisis. So where are Adam Smith and Milton Friedman? Where's triumphant capitalism hiding? Where's the wealth of nations when you need them? Tell the stock exchanges when you find them. But keep your guard for when this crisis passes and profit praisers raise their voice anew. When corporate beggars claim their place as masters, remember solidarity got us through. Tell them that we won't come back to serve them. Tell them profit damages our health. We'll share the riches for we all deserve them and build a democratic Commonwealth. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the Tolpuddle. See you in Dorset next year. Solidarity.
So the Protest family have known Lily since she was that big. Another regular on the Punk for the Homeless scene and the We Shall Overcome scene. Please welcome to your device, Lily Gaskell.
Hi Tolpuddle, thanks so much for having me. It's Lily Gaskell here. I'm really glad to be invited back this year. Unfortunately couldn't make it last year, really last minute, so really pleased to be involved in sort of some capacity this year. It's a bit different than what we all expected, but really cool to be able to enjoy some live music from your sofa, so chill out, grab a beer and I'll play some tunes. On a cold Monday morning, when silence stands mist and the bullshit rises, when the air is so crisp, water cool rebellion to rise with a hiss. The companies don't want us, but we are all that there is. Without us they're fruitless, because the yes men are ticks. Page are pipeless, without our resource to hit. Stand up and be counted. You are worth the fight. Without good, honest workers, the rich don't have shite. You and me together, stronger we shall be. Unity our weapon, we will make the blind men see. Together we are bullets, united slaves set free. Together we are bullets. Yes, you stand by me, so chin up, we are late. Affording all the knowledge to know what we could be. Ricky's death, the civil war, our veins ain't ours to bleed. Rebellion in broken hands, fingers grasping knees. Now we know defeat from us, bullets are set free. Democratise from all your lies, we've come to catch our fate. Together we are bullets, my mistakes set free. Together we are bullets. Yes, you stand by me, so cheer up, we are the workers. Come to catch our fate. Cheer up, we are the workers. I've got no longer afraid. Chin up, we are the workers. And chin up, we are. Chin up, we are the workers. And chin up, we are. Cheers. Orange squash. Lockdown life. Cool. You'd think this live, not pre-recorded set, I would have a set list written. But this is how we do it, we wing it. So this song's called Northern Light. Sometimes hard to find. just a Tory lie. Cheers. Just see, I'm trying to position my head in the right place. I can see how long I've been playing. Oh. So I've got like 6 minutes left, which is probably like a bit of waffle and one song, right? So I'll do one song and then maybe do like half another one really quick. And catch my breath. Wait, one more bit of juice. Everyone have a drink. Down it, down it. Anyway, thanks so much for having me. You can download my stuff on lilygaskell.com. I have some CDs. It all goes to split between We Shall Overcome and Punk for the Homeless. Really cool, you probably get one of them patches and badges and shit, cool. This song's called Gods and Clads. They will plug you, crack you, squeeze you into indifference, indifferent will make you and close drugs. They will hire you, promote you, revel in your averages. They will keep you bland, tired and underwhelmed. Fearful cryers of hatred and mortgage and food bills. Scared just enough to turn up, enough to swallow it, but never enough to rise up. 'Cause that is the genius of the post-clock slave trade. Silver spoon smiles, the plastic spoons win. That is the genius of the post-clock slave trade. Whether you like it or not, there will always be more plastic. Will preach you, teach you lessons that you'll never use, mold you, stay inside the box. It's a fast-paced, buzzing, growing industry. That's the line they'll sell you and force you to say. You may never want to live this way. You can't fight the forces of evil when you're bred to obey. That is the genius of the post-clock slave trade. Silver spoon smiles as the plastic spoons will. That is the genius of the post-clock slave trade. Whether you like it or not, there will always be more plastic. Stop eating the plastic straws to save fish. If you want to stop eating fish to save fish, that's a bit fucked up, right? Fuck the system, fuck the class war, and fight for freedom and give them hell for burning working class and cutting welfare, and fuck the Tories in there. Ask for answers, but give your buzzword, look at them all roll and hit the ground running. So we're playing hard on, and you're on the radar, they want to make it harder. That is genius of the post-clock slave trade. Silver spoon smiles as the plastic spoons win. That is the genius of the post-clock slave trade. Whether you like it or not, there will always be more plastic. Thanks very much, guys. Enjoy the rest of the festival. Have a good one.
It's called Junktown. As I was out walking up the gold brick road, I passed an old man pulling on the load. Big white truck was filled to the brim with the cream of the crop. wages of sin I said, where you going, where you been? Said I'm getting out quick, and if I were you, I'd turn around and I'd get out too. It's all going up in a plume of smoke. Everything they used to work is broke. I've done a good job here in Jugtown. I've been counting out the people and counting up the gold. Carry both ends, the centre won't hold. It looks like we've got more people than we need. Can't give them homes, money or feed. We gotta get rid of some in Jugtown. So I poison all the food with the sugar and the fat, pack it tight with the hormones, the chemical crap, go drip, drip, drip. Cancer to the vein like the grease of the slurry, rotten in the drains, low self-esteem in Jugtown. For the middle-aged man, there's a suicide boom. Cops take steroids in the interview room. Drunk mule grandma, death by drone. Junk food kids smoke skunk head. Stone, things are getting clearer in Jugtown. And a hand up, it's not a handout. Stand up, just stand out. Whoa. Hand up is not a handout. Stand up, just stand out. Drowning or waving in the land of the free. Take the lazy and the feckless, the greedy and the slow. Price them up the trains and the planes and the roads. Cancel all the jobs, close the shop, cut the wages. Infect and addict them as we cram them in the cages. Ring fence the ghetto in Jugtown. So we grab all the pensions, houses and schools, hoard all the money, pack up all the tools, head for the valleys, head for the hills, blow the bridge behind and we're ready to kill, fighting each other in Jugtown. And a hand up, it's not a handout. Stand up, just stand out. A hand up is not a handout. Stand up, just stand out. Drowning or waving in the land of the free. Keep the hate drums beating out the same old tune. The poor and the damned will be singing it soon. Takers, the fakers, the filth and the fleas, stealing and robbing, carrying disease. Let's get some self-hate going. Knife yob, thugs, snort drugs and booze. Cyber hack, scam, porn, silicone boobs. Net puts broom in the sex chat rooms. And dads go dogging in the pale full moon. It's all breaking down in Jugtown. Well, the only handout that I can see, usual hands stealing from me. High street traders, governments and banks, dipping in my pockets, whipping on my flanks. Call it market forces, I call it robbery down in Jugtown. And a hand up, it's not a handout. Stand up, just stand out. It's not a handout. Stand up, just stand out. Drowning or waving in the land of the free. In Jugtown. In Jugtown. In Jugtown. In Jugtown. In Jugtown.
Oh, I really enjoyed that. You were all really craving a song about kind of jealousy and envy and low self-esteem and
the Shadow Cabinet.
No, not the Shadow Cabinet.
Not Shadow
Cabinet. No. The next song, but yeah, the Shadow Cabinet too.
Certainly not the low self-esteem. Anyway.
So no, not the low self-esteem. So this is a song that needs no introduction,
obviously.
But please do feel free to throw your hands in the air and wave them.
You've got to try and pretend.
You just don't care.
Try to pretend it's 2 a.m. in the Tolpuddle bar, and it's the Fire Brigade unions having a party in one corner. That's where we're at now.
So you got to get drunk and sing along with this song.
you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. Your beauty is beyond compare, with flaming locks of auburn hair, with ivory skin, eyes of emerald green. Your smile, it's like a breath of spring, your voice, it's soft like summer rain, and I cannot compete with you, Jolene. He talks about you in his sleep, there's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. I could easily understand how you could take my man, but you don't know what it means to me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. You could have your choice of men, I could never love again, and he's the only one for me, Jolene. When I had to have this talk with you, my happiness, it depends on you. Whatever you decide to do, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. Jolene, Jolene. Thank you for having us, Tolpuddle.
See you next year, hopefully. Surely.
Jack Jones was an irrepressible force of nature, a man whose heart was filled with compassion, who had a spirit made of steel and a brain.
Right. One of the few songwriters that Christy Moore will actually admit to liking. We like them both quite a lot too. Here's Paddy Nash and Diane Greer.
Tolpuddle 2020, from our home to your home. It's great to be here and miss everybody, and we're there in spirit and in solidarity. And I want to start with this wee song that I haven't sung in a while. It's called The Ballad of John Larkin. In Dublin City in 1913, the boss was rich, the poor were slaves, the women working, the children hungry. Then on came Larkin like a mighty wave. The workmen cringed when the bossman thundered, 70 hours his weekly chore. He asked for little and less was granted, less getting little, he'd ask for more. But on came Larkin in 1913, a mighty man with a mighty tongue, the voice of labour, the voice of justice, and he was gifted and he was young. God sent Larkin in 1913, a labour man with a union tongue. He raised the worker and gave him courage, he was their hero, the worker's son. In the month of August, the bossman told us no union man for him could work. We stood by Larkin and told the bossman we'd fight or die, we would not shirk. 8 months we fought and 8 months we starved. We stood by Larkin through thick and thin, but foodless homes and the crying children, they broke our hearts, we could not win. Then Larkin left us, we seemed defeated, the night was black for the working man. But on came Connolly with new hope and counsel, his motto was, we rise again. In 1916 in Dublin City, the English soldiers, they burned our homes. They shelled the buildings and shot our leaders. The heart was buried beneath the crime. They shot McDermott and Pearson Plunkett. They shot McDonough and Clark the Brave. From bleak Kilmainham they took their bodies to Arbor Hill, to a quicklime grave. But last of all of the 7 leaders, I'll sing the praise of James Connolly. The voice of labour, the voice of justice, who gave his life that we might be free. So I'd like to welcome a special guest onto the stage now. Please welcome Ms. Diane Greer. Please welcome onto the stage Ms. Diane Greer. You're even lit.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. You're in your own house. You're still lit.
Were you calling me? Oh well, sorry. Hello everybody, hope you're doing well. This is a song called Bread and Roses. As we go marching, marching in the beauty of the day, a million darkened kitchens, 1,000 mill-lofts grey, are touched with all the radiance that a sudden sun discloses. For the people hear us singing, bread and roses, bread and roses. As we go marching, marching, we battle to form men, for they are women's children, and we mother them again. Our days shall not be sweated from birth until life closes. Hearts starve as well as bodies. Give us bread, but give us roses. As we go marching, marching, unnumbered women dead go crying through our singing, their ancient call for bread. Small art and love and beauty, their trudging spirits new. Yes, it's bread we fight for, but we fight for roses too. As we go marching, marching, we bring the greater days, the rising of the women means the rising of the race.
the drudge and idler, tend that toil where one reposes, but a sharing of life's glories, bread and roses, bread and roses. There you go.
Good job.
What's next?
Next, wee song called What's More Precious Than Gold.
This is an anti-gold mining song. We have a problem with gold miners in our area.
What's more precious than gold, boys? The company said to the town. There's oligarchs, princes and presidents spending millions and millions of pounds. We have the finest machinery. You won't even know that we're there. We'll fatten the wallets of the wealthy, and there might be a nugget to spare. What's more precious than gold, sir? Said the people all stood in the road. The land, the sea, the air that we breathe, that's more precious than gold. So take all your fancy machinery and your toxic cyanide and fuck off back where you came from. You've picked the wrong people to fight. You planners, scabs and scammers should all hang your heads in shame. You're selling your children's future for the price of your ill-gotten gains. What's more precious than gold, sir? It's something that cannot be sold. The land, the sea, the air that we breathe, that's more precious than gold. All right, then. What's more precious than gold, sir? I'll say it again for you slow. The land, the sea, the air that we breathe, that's more precious than gold. What's more precious than gold, sir? What's more precious than gold? The land, the sea, the air that we breathe, that's more precious than gold.
Right.
Okay, it's a song called We're the Dead, Tolpuddle 2020. Keep her locked. Last night I had a dream of Oceania, hiding from the thought police. I turned to Julia. It's all coming true, she said. We're depending on you, she said. We are the dead. I awoke to find a world of walls and mortars, where the lightest noise I heard was silent surrender. It's all coming true, they said, the voices inside my head are the dead. They're on your internet, they're in your phone, they're launching satellites, they're in your home. Today I walk, boys and man on the dock, bet me a fiver. It's all coming true, they said. They're watching you, they said. We are the dead. They're on your internet, they're in your phone, they're launching satellites, they're in your home. So tonight I pulled the plug and I sat in the darkness. When I realized my thoughts were somebody else's. It's all coming true, they said. We're taking control, they said. You are the dead. They're on your internet, they're in your phone, they're launching satellites, they're in your home. Last night I had a dream of Oceania. Most nights I have a dream of Oceania.
Hey!
Keep her lad!
Bye, everybody.
Hello, Tolpuddle. Hope you're having fun at home. But let's make the best of this as we can. Full marks to everybody for making this happen against all the odds. Top work. Hello, Tolpuddle. Hope you're having fun at home. But let's make the best of this as we can. Full marks to everybody for making this happen against all the odds. Top work. Gonna ask a little bit of you here. Need some audience participation. You'd do it if you was in the room, so do it as if you are. Right, okay. For this one, the Tolpuddle song in my set, you need to know the words. We will be free. After every line, in fact. Okay. In 1834, we will be free. There were 6 men from Dorset fell foul of the law. We will be free. See, this war an oath that together it stand. We will free. For a fair living wage for men working the land. We will be free. Now Judge Baron John Williams, his hammer did fall. We will be free. And them 6 men from Dorset were damned one and all. We will be free. Transported for 7 long years they would be. We will be free. And he shipped them in bondage far over the sea. We will be free. We will be free. If I stand up for you and you stand up for me, we can fly the flag of liberty. We will be free. Now the workers rose up and they wouldn't back down. We will be free. They took to the streets of our cities and towns. We will be free. They marched and they rallied, demanding to see. We will be free. Them 6 men from Dorset shipped home again free. We will be free. We will be free. I stand up for you and you stand up for me. You can fly the flag of liberty. We will be free. Tolpuddle matters to everyone here. We will be free. Don't cower before them, a slave to your fear. We will be free. Take heart from our history, together we'll stand. We will be free. 'Cause if 6 men from Dorset could, anyone can. We will be free. We will be free. If I stand up for you and you stand up for me, we can fly the flag of liberty. We will be free. Right. Another solidarity song, another chorus. This one set on a slightly less salubrious location of a Sunday League football pitch, you know, but poignant nevertheless. Chorus goes like this. You take on one of us, you take on all of us. They pick on you, they pick on me. Yeah. You take on one of us, you take on all of us, and that's the way it's gonna be. We can do that. When I was young, no more than a kid, I used to rock up for a Sunday side. yeah. This big like home, and the psycho was scared. He took my ankles and my knees and my pride. Well, my mate Johnny pulled me back to my feet. He said, you never let them put you down. Next thing I knew, the whistle blew and our big lad were laid out on the ground. And John said, take on one of us, you take on all of us. They pick on you, they pick on me. Can't hear ya, come on. You take on one of us, you take on all of us, and that's the way it's gonna be. Hey! So time went on and I grew up, at least I learned to bluff the stuff that I like, yeah. Being young and dumb, I pushed my luck, but I knew John had always had my back, yeah. Was in some bar when this lad took exception to my face, the way the young men do. But John stepped in and without question said, I wouldn't, son, if I were you. And he said, take on one of us, you take on all of us. They pick on you, they pick on me, yeah. You take on one of us, you take on all of us, and that's the way it's gonna be. Hey! I know you're down, and I know you're hating, and the wolves are gathered in a pack, yeah. And I see there's some out there deserting. Did you think I wouldn't have your back? Well, see, I remember when a good friend showed me what it takes to see your troubles through. Through thick and thin, a friend, he never failed me, so there ain't no way I belong you. So let's say, take on one of us, you take on all of us. They pick on you, they pick on me, yeah. You take on one of us, you take on all of us, and that's the way it's gonna be. Oh, you take on one of us, you take on all of us. They pick on you, they pick on me, yeah. You take on one of us, you take on all of us, and that's the way it's gonna be, yeah. You take on one of us, you take on all of us. They pick on you, they pick on me, yeah. You take on one of us, you take on all of us, and that's the way it's gonna be. Okay. Big thank you to Steve and everybody for organising this and for asking me along yet again. Feel like I'm being greedy because I was only there last year, and there's lots and lots of great political musicians around. But I do love being asked. So Tolpuddle, I salute you for being where you are, but still being together, because this stuff matters, you know. This is the triumph of the human spirit over adversity. The fact that through events like this, we get over the fact that we can't be in a field together, and we still make a day of it, and we still remember who we are and what we represent and where we belong. This is called No Passaran. I've been Joe Solo, and enjoy the rest of your day. My name is Jack Atkinson, I'm not afraid, and I live and die by this vow that I made. The only good fascist's a dead one, they say, and around Maria we have. When I first left all them months ago, Told him I'd come not to kill but to cure. But for an ambulance driver my shot's pretty sure. And around Maria we are. There'll be no passerine, no passerine, no passerine today. The fascists have come for our freedom. We ain't gonna give it away. There'll be no passerine today. I told my mother, now mother be strong. For the left way is right and the right way is wrong. And you can stick that on my grave when I'm gone. For around Maria we are. There'll be no passerine, no passerine, no passerine today. The fascists have come for our freedom. We ain't gonna give it away. There'll be no passerine today. Case may be cast, the cast may be cast, but you armies of darkness, you press to your west. 'Cause to win, yeah, well, you gotta get past those first. And around Maria we are. There'll be no passerine, no passerine, no passerine today. The fascists have come for our freedom. We ain't gonna give it away. There'll be no passerine here, no passerine, no passerine, no passerine today. No passerine, no passerine, no passerine today. No passerine, no passerine, no passerine today. The fascists have come for our freedom. We ain't gonna give it away. There'll be no passerine today. Stay safe, everyone. See you on the other side.
Quick change can only mean one thing. It's time for the last act of the evening. Come on, let's catch up with the rest of the family.
We're a hard-working band, we're a hard-working family, with hard-working lyrics and hard-working melody, hard-working rhythms and hard-working rhymes. We're hard-working singing for these hard-working times. In a hard-working garden under hard-working trees, slagging off the wasps to the hard-working bees, drinking hard-working beer under a hard-working sun. We're hard-working boozers when the hard working's done. We're a hard-working band, we're a hard-working family, with hard-working lyrics and hard-working melody, hard-working rhythms and hard-working rhymes. We're hard-working, singing for these hard-working times.
Hard-working lycra on a hard-working jogger, past a hard-working motorist whose thoughts are quite improper. Hard-working cyclists on hard-working bikes, ride on hard-working pavements and run hard-working lights.
We're a hard-working band, we're a hard-working family, with hard-working lyrics and hard-working melody, hard-working rhythms and hard-working rhymes. We're hard-working, singing for these hard-working times. Hard-working crooks commit hard-working crime, and hard-working prisoners do hard-working time behind hard-working walls and in hard-working yards, under hard-working lock and key and hard-working guards. We're a hard-working band, we're a hard-working family, with hard-working lyrics and hard-working melody, hard-working rhythms and hard-working rhymes. We're hard-working, singing for these hard-working times.
Hard-working folk live on their hard-working wits, suffer hard-working cuts to their hard-working benefits. The hard-working NHS is hard-working toast, like the hard-working railway and the hard-working post.
We're a hard-working band, we're a hard-working family, with hard-working lyrics and hard-working melody, hard-working rhythms and hard-working rhymes. We're hard-working, singing for these hard-working times. The hard-working pundit in his hard-working rambles tells of hard-working budgetary omni-shambles. A hard-working phrase, sound hard-working bites. Hard-working words don't make it hard-working all right. We're a hard-working band, we're a hard-working family, with hard-working lyrics and hard-working melody, hard-working rhythms and hard-working rhymes. We're hard-working, singing for these hard-working times. Homemade, witty placard parade. And Teresa sobbed when she left the job, but it never really made the news, 'cause Donald's in town. He was early for her birthday, didn't bring her card. It's all about him this trip, a massive ego trip. This trip, a massive ego trip. 'Cause it's got dinner with a duchess, supper with a princess, down the street to 21 guns saloon, all missed. 21 guns all missed. All missed. 21 guns all missed. And Teresa sobbed when she left the job, but it never really made the news. Donald's in town. On her birthday, Elvis took his place in the Empire's order. Tramp the dirt down in a crown. How'd you tramp the dirt down? In a crown. You can't tramp the dirt down. Well, she smiled at the kids card, laughed at the placard, mocking the blowhard. Funny as milkshakes running down Tommy's face. Milkshakes running down Tommy's face. Save your outrage, 'cause Teresa sobbed when she left the job, but it never really made the news, 'cause Donald's in town. Yeah, Teresa sobbed when she left the job, but it never really made the news, 'cause Donald's in town. Hello Tolpuddle, we're Steve White and the Protest family, coming live to you from a park in Walthamstow, doing our best to recreate the all being together in a field vibe. Hopefully we will all be able to meet together in a field sometime in the not too distant future. However, that is predicated really on a government that knows what they're doing, and we're fairly confident we've got a government that doesn't know what they're doing. We've only got to see the death toll to realise that compared to some other countries. A government that cares more about us than it cares about the economy. So we need to fight, and we need to fight hard for that to happen. But it's not all doom and gloom. It could be worse. You could be in America. 2, 3, 4. Selling your steak, he's used to selling you real estate. He's trying to make America great, land of the free. Hey, Dr. Trump be the invisible killer. Dr. Trump's gonna kill it quicker. Dr. Trump's got all the medicine that you need. 'Cause he's got sunshine and disinfectant. He's selling you sunshine and disinfectant. He's telling you sunshine and disinfectant for your COVID needs. He's used to selling the brand. There's Trump label buildings throughout the land. He's trying to make America grand, land of the free. Hey, Dr. Trump be the invisible killer. Dr. Trump's gonna kill it quicker. Dr. Trump's got all the medicine that you need. 'Cause he's got sunshine and disinfectant. He's telling you sunshine and disinfectant. He's telling you sunshine and disinfectant for your COVID needs. So inject yourself with disinfectant. Take a dose of hydroxychloroquine. Give yourself a blast of UV light to be free. Hey, Dr. Trump be the invisible killer. Dr. Trump's gonna kill it quicker. Dr. Trump's got all the medicine that you need. 'Cause he's got sunshine and disinfectant. He's selling you sunshine and disinfectant. He's telling you sunshine and disinfectant for your COVID needs. Yeah, he's got sunshine and disinfectant. He's selling you sunshine and disinfectant. He's telling you sunshine and disinfectant for your COVID needs. For all your COVID needs. For all your COVID needs. Some of you might know, but normally at this time we'd be in the Fringe tent gathering together for Tolpuddle Unplugged, a series of acts, some of whom would have been booked by the festival, some of whom we'd have borrowed from the rest of the festival, some of whom would be some of our regulars who come along every year now, for a night of completely unplugged, unscripted entertainment. This year obviously is different because we're phoning hours in. But those of you who are familiar with Tolpuddle Unplugged will know that it always ends in exactly the same way. Me having spent the evening trying to interpret a badly written clipboard, we always end with the same song. It's this song. It's a song that everybody knows. It's a joining in song. We can see ya, so do join in. It goes like this. Which side are you on? 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 The rich preacher must austerity of economic plan. They want to turn the working man against the working man. Which side are you on? Which side are you on? Which side? I'm on the side of the unions, on the side of the strikers, on the side of the bloggers, the protest songwriters, on the side of the disabled, fighting against Atos. I'm on the side of the workers, not the side of the boss. I'm on the side of the sick, the benefits claimants, the folk who can't make their wandering claimants. I'm on the side of the kids, on 0 hours contracts, on the side of council workers who had their job back. So I'm on your side, however you identify. It's Richard Geeks poor if you just open your eyes. Some people say the change is gonna come, so ask yourself, which side are you on? 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 One more time. Which side are you on? Which side are you on? Which side are you on? Which side are you